Hey, it's Kat at Kattalestv. I'm going to give you a scenic view of gorgeous Santa Monica, kind of close to the pier, if you can see it behind me. But while I do that, I'm going to tell you what's been going on TwitTwat, aka Twitter, in regards to the Tory Lanez case. So, how do I put this? I didn't really want to talk about it before, but because the person has shown themselves, I'm going to go after them. So, Megan Cuniff, the queen bee of court reporting, allegedly, she seems to have a problem with talking about the 84-page motion for Tory to get a new trial. Hey, Jimmy, are you leaving? I'll see you, I guess, this weekend. Yeah, they fucking $15 parking today, those sons of bitches. Oh, I hate them. Where's the hill? Oh, man, how far? Anyway, sorry, but we got to talk about how I can save money. And since you guys don't pay me enough on YouTube, you know, I realized something about YouTube. YouTube is the Uber, the Tyler Perry of entertainment. And what I mean by that is you don't get paid union. Everything's cheap, except if you're one of the top people on YouTube. But people like me who make a ton of content is barely making $23 a month. But let's get back to Megan the regurgitator. So Megan seems to be uninterested, no matter how many of her fans are asking her to talk about the 84-page motions. She will not do it. Why is that? Is she possibly embedded with the Stallions team, Rock Nation? Or some of all those hits she was getting on Twitter, were they bots? You know, you can do that. You can pay a company to act like your social media is more popular than it is. But my question is, why? Why is she so against talking about the 84-page motion? And why is she stating on Twitter, oh, motions are highly unlikely for people to get a new trial? Why is she trying to be a killjoy? Why should she even care if she's a real legitimate reporter? I mean, if I was a reporter of her stature, allegedly, I would be happy to give out to my fans information about the motions because more people are interested in it. You know what I'm saying? But she's just hell-bent about not talking about those motions, which I find hilarious. Because I realized what Megan the regurgitator was a while back, because I remember her gleefully live tweeting about the defense team theory that Kelsey shot Meg because they were talking loudly, unprofessionally in the hallway, and she live tweeted it. Now, all of a sudden, all those tweets are gone. And it's almost like there's been a clean sweep of her Twitter feed to make everything look legit. But regardless, she showed who she was by her actions and how nasty she was to someone who asked her, like, why aren't you talking about the 84-page motion? And she acted like a Karen, actually. She was like, somebody had a freak out in my DMs. You know, this is what's funny about popularity. And by the way, I don't think I've ever been really popular. I've always been kind of an outsider. You know, when I went to Boston as a child, the people there thought I talked funny because I was trained in theater. So I enunciated, and I probably sounded a little British, but what was I going to do? And in Texas, they thought I talked funny as well. And then there's stupid people who think I talk a certain color, which is retarded because I just talk intelligently on occasion. Not all the time, but most of the time. But anybody who's well-read speaks a certain way, normally. Or whatever, however they want to speak. But if you took the time to listen to Paul Robeson, listen how he spoke. And if you have a problem with it, fuck you. But let's get back to Megan. Megan, the glorified regurgitator, aka the reporter, aka the Karen, she does not want to talk about the motions. Why? Why does she not want to talk about the motions? I mean, I don't get it. It would make her more money, no? Unless she was already getting paid by Rock Nation or Megan's team, however you want to look at it, to keep a certain narrative going. And one of the things I said on my Twitter feed, at Kattalestv, by the way, if you want to see, I said that this is a very interesting time because we're learning in real time. Well, some of you who don't know how the media works, I've been in media for a very long time, and I was going to write a book a long time ago, but something else happened, so it got delayed. But this is another great story, by the way. But you're seeing in real time how certain factions control the narrative and put out what they want to put out. But also, maybe payola, getting paid to write certain stories, just like influencers. Influencers get paid by Timo and other brands to like promote their products. Some of the regular public doesn't know that, but that's how some people get down. But for all you people who thought Megan, the reporter, Megan Cunniff, Megan the regurgitator, was on the up and up, ask her about doing a detailed commentary about those 84-page motions. Good luck. But like I said, people show you who they are. And some people have never been popular. So when they taste the fake popularity, they get all excited. But for me, being popular is bullshit. Because if you don't have integrity, if you don't have a soul, if you don't know what the difference between right and wrong is, you're not on the level. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, when I was going to this courthouse originally, like I said 1,000 times, I was doing Harvey Weinstein first and Danny Masterson, or vice versa. And then the Tory Lanez case came up. So I had no dog in the fight, as I like to say, but I didn't know nothing about him, and I just assumed because Megan was more well known that she was telling the truth. But once I sat in that courtroom and listened to the facts, but also how the prosecution was talking about lies were okay and that we were supposed to accept that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? Like, who tells a jury that lies are okay? I never heard that in my life, ever. And Raven said it in our other video, which blew my mind. The truth, tell the truth, and nothing but the truth. What happened to that? I thought that was the way you do it in court. But somehow, black is white and white is black in this courtroom. And for all those people who kind of said to me, watch out, there's some Illuminati conspiracy shit connected a long time ago, I was like, well, let's just wait for the facts. Well, let me just tell you, the facts are proving themselves. These people, they got balls. They got balls to put out that kind of evidence and saying it was a slam dunk. I mean, oh, these are condoms? Get the hell out of here. Y'all, there are condoms on the ground. Can you believe that? Are those condoms? Holy shit. don't even know what that is. That's not I don't even know. Those aren't condoms. I don't know what the fuck they are. And I can't believe I just touched that. Holy shit, I'm fucked. Some seashells. Anyway, God, why did I touch that? Let me go put my hands in the water. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just so beautiful here. And even though there's bad people in the world, I think these are some kind of animal. These aren't. Oh my God, they're beautiful. I don't know what that is. I honestly don't know what that is, but they look like condoms, but they're not condoms. I think it's some kind of animal. Holy shit. Anyway, I've never seen that before in my life. I don't know. There's too many condoms for that to be condoms. Unless it was a special, oh my God, I need some water, sorry. Unless it was a special box. I'm trying to clean my hands real quick without getting my feet wet. Fuck. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So Megan Kattalestv is not a legit reporter. She's a paid shill, in my opinion, because the bitch won't talk about those 84 emotions, and she wants you to be depressed, and she wants you to think that Tory doesn't have a chance in hell. Why would she do that? Why would anyone do that? Why, if you're a real reporter, why wouldn't you just state the facts and cut out the, well, I don't think there's any way he's gonna have a new trial. But yet, they have no gun. They didn't prove it was Tory's gun. DNA wasn't tested properly on the gun. They had female DNA on it. They didn't test Megan and Kelsey. So, how can you say that's a slam dunk? And again, I think Kattalestv, if she's looking for a political career, I think this is a horrible case to stake your life on. I mean, anybody who has any deductive reasoning skills or common sense would be offended by this case. I really believe that. And I consider myself slightly sane. But I honestly don't understand. I don't understand why people are so anti him getting a new trial. Wouldn't you want a new trial if you had trumped up charges, a gag order for 2 years, people were slandering your name and defaming you and saying you shot someone when you didn't? Wouldn't you want, if there was judicial misconduct or prosecutional misconduct, or the police didn't investigate the crime scene properly, wouldn't you want to have a do-over? And if you had ineffectual or ineffective counsel, wouldn't you want to be able to say that happened? And if you were intimidated by the prosecution and they said they were going to use your tattoos against you and your rap lyrics against you, but yet the female that's accusing you, she doesn't want anyone to talk about her sex life, and that the fact that she was sleeping with you, and the fact that she and her assistant were sleeping with the same man and they had a fight. And also that the two female witnesses, story changed multiple times and they don't talk to each other anymore. And the key witness, Sean Kelly, originally said 2 women were fighting. One went back into the car after they were fighting outside, retrieved something, and flashes went off, and then men came out and separated the women. Now, if you want to forget about all that, I don't know what to tell you. But I'd want a new trial. But it's so hilarious. Like, if you just patient, people show you who they are. Megan, the regurgitator, is just that. And if you don't know, I went to the crime scene at least 6 times to try to figure out the story because it didn't make sense. I wasn't making any money off of it. I did it because this case bugs the fuck out of me. I've never had a case do this to me, where it literally took over my life for the last couple of months. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. Well, I can eat, but I could barely sleep because I was thinking about it. It was like rummaging in my brain. You know? But I actually care about people. I actually care about people. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now because I talked too long. But I'm gonna do another video because I just remembered something I wanted to talk about. But yeah, regardless of what's going on in your life, take time to be gracious and take time to be thankful and take time to do what's right. So, and also don't always look for the white shadow to come in and save you. And the people who think black women are always putting down black men, I just want you to realize and remember there's a lot of great black women that are working together. The umbrellas are one group. There's probably tons of groups that I don't even know of that are investigating and putting the word out about this case. So don't put everybody in the same category, because this is an old Willie Lynch type of mindset of putting one group against the other, black against black, young against old, light against dark. We don't need that shit. We need to investigate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't take my word for this. You know what I'm saying? Research on your own and see what you glean from those 84 pages of motions. But you should question everyone and everything, because when you don't think, you're a member of a cult. You have to have deductive reasoning. A lot of black people don't remember our ancestors. They were critical thinkers. They were builders. They were free. Sometimes we might be free on the outside, but we're enslaved on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, Megan the Regurgitator, is nothing but a smallpox blanket given to the people trying to find out about Tory Lanez case. She's a red herring. So, that's it from the beach in regard to this video. I will talk to you guys later. Watch my other videos. This is Kattalestv, living the life.